Boom. Peel that sticker off. Keep this for later. I'm gonna put it off to the side here. And next, you're gonna unravel the whole thing. So I like to do it just like this. Unravel the whole thing until you find the bottom part. And it is in my recommendation to peel off the entire plastic first. Get that all off first so it doesn't get in your way while you're over gripping. I've learned this the hard way. Yeet. On the tapered side, I love this function here. The tapered side, there's this little white piece of paper that you just peel right off. This has slight adhesive, so this sticks to the bottom of your paddle so it never slips out. Right here is the important part. You see this right here? There's a taper right here. You want to put that taper side onto the bottom of the paddle. Right now, the bottom of the paddle is facing up, so that is where I'm gonna start it, okay? And you can start anywhere along this octagon. It's fine, anywhere is fine, but you're gonna use that sticky part. You're gonna press it down anywhere on the paddle, and look at this. Sticky. Not that sticky, but that's sticky enough to get the roll started. So now that you have this here, you're gonna pull at 55%. Not 60, not 45, 55. All right, here. So you're gonna pull and you're gonna wrap around straight, like so. You're gonna keep pulling about 55% strength. And eventually, right here, you're gonna end up on the tapered side. As soon as you hit that taper side, that's when you know to start going downwards. What I really like to do nowadays is I like to have very, very little overlap. So here, I'm pulling, and now as I'm coming down, right here, use this camera angle, right here, very, very little overlap. Just a hair of overlap. Still pulling about 55% strength. There, barely overlapping. And what that slight overlap does, it basically makes your overgrip thinner. Because imagine if I had more overlap, that overlap is going to get thicker. It gets thicker and thicker because I'm basically double layering it. But with this method, the Edu overgrip method, I am getting a very, very thin, and I get a lot of sensation on those Hesicor grooves. So you're just gonna keep following this. Don't worry if you mess up, there's no penalty for backtracking. I have to do it to myself sometimes. Pull it all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. All right, so now we've reached this part. So this part, we've reached the hilt. What I like to do is I like to continue. I'm gonna continue pulling until I'm basically bottlenecked on top here. And as soon as I'm bottlenecked up here, I'm gonna pull 90%. So 90% now. Look how stretchy this is when I'm pulling 90%. Now that it's getting pulled thinner, I'm pulling harder and harder. And it's basically what I'm doing here is I'm creating a taper through the elasticity of the overgrip. Because this overgrip is very stretchy, it does this cool thing where I can get it to be super freaking thin. So now I have it here. I overlapped it a little bit. As soon as I get to this position here, okay, now I'm going to pull 100%. Okay, and now I have this. So I'm going to put my thumb right here. And remember this guy? This guy, now we're going to bring that back. This part right here has that sticky part. Watch this. You're going to put this part here, put it where your thumb is. Boom. Here. Logo is correct on top. Okay. And now, all you have to do here is peel this off, toss that off, and now you're going to wrap around like a band-aid. As soon as you got all the way around, oh yes, look at that. Bashablam! This is your final product. And I did that all within 5 minutes. Okay? Looks really, really nice. And because you did my Edu warm water method on the Hesicor grip, you know that this feels really good in your hand already. So you don't have to tinker around with it anymore because you did that at the very beginning. So now you have this amazing setup that you could be really, really loose with, Look at this. I'm barely holding onto my paddle. So when I play, I could wrist flick, hit soft drops, hit power shots, hit angles, right? Tilt down, tilt up. This is just the absolute best way to play pickleball. Like, this is a game changer. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope that answered some questions. If you have more questions, comment below. I won't get mad at you. I'll answer them. See you guys next time.